In this video, we are going to talk about 10 secret facts about Pewdiepie. So before starting this video, please like this video, and subscribe to our channel for the future updates. One of the internet's most well-known figures is much more. Pewdiepie is on his way to becoming YouTube's most subscribed person, with over 50 million subscribers. He is Felix Arvid Ulf Kjellberg, better known as Pewdiepie. Along with his role as YouTube's face, he also bears the brunt of the site's popularity and criticism. This new generation of content creators looks up to him, and his work has changed the way many online consumers consume entertainment. His supporters, dubbed the Bro Army, are among of the most dedicated on the internet, and their numbers are constantly expanding. Whatever you think of him, there's a reason for his quick rise to fame. When you become a star, everything about you is aired to the globe for all to see. This is especially true for these YouTube stars, whose ability to connect with their fans is crucial to their success. Pewdiepie is YouTube's most subscribed user because to his large and committed fanbase. To learn more about one of the most popular names in online entertainment, you've come to the correct spot. Here are the 10 secret facts about Pewdiepie. So let's start. Number 10. He ran for King of the Web in 2012. If you look at PewDiePie's present celebrity status, it may be impossible to imagine him as anything other than the megastar that he has become in recent years. PewDiePie, on the other hand, was originally just another YouTuber attempting to gain some attention for his channel before becoming famous. His 2012 campaign for the title of King of the Web was just one of the actions he took to achieve this goal. It was possible to vote and discuss in real time on the web program, King of the Web, which was modeled after American Idol in its format. However, while the most of us aren't familiar with the site, it has created an opportunity for aspiring YouTubers to get their names out there, including PewDiePie, who took advantage of the opportunity, despite how bizarre it may seem at the time. In the end, it appeared that everything had worked out fairly well for him. Number 9. He's raised a ton of money for charity. Any well-known celebrity is well known for bringing in a large sum of money. Some would argue that these folks make too much money, but keep in mind that they work very hard for their money. YouTube has progressed from a simple video sharing site to a mechanism for people to acquire both recognition and financial assistance. PewDiePie's net worth was revealed to fans a few years back, and it was staggering. However, because he is highly involved in humanitarian activities, not all of this ends up in his pockets. According to Forbes, he raised $1 million for charity in 2015. His Cringemas live feed collected more than $1.3 million for the non-profit organization last year, Red. Whatever you may think of him, he does his part. Number 8. He's an award-winning vlogger. PewDiePie has gotten his fair share of controversy and criticism, yet remaining one of the most famous characters on the internet. His content was extensively examined early in his career, but as he's gotten older, it's really gotten much more professional in quality. What most people don't realize about him is that he's part of a new breed of award-winning YouTube vloggers. Most of us think of the platform as a means to pass the time, but the site's developers put in a lot of effort to ensure that their content is the best it can be. The inaugural StarCount Social Star Award for the most popular social show is one of the honors he's won. Isn't that impressive? Number 7. Games sell better when he plays them. PewDiePie's primary draw is still playing games, even if his material has changed since he initially became famous. From Amnesia to Happy Wheels, his channel has given a lot of players their first taste of several popular games. Some of his most successful videos are for indie games, and while you could argue that it's because of these games that he's had the kind of career he's had, many of these games are now as popular as they are because of him. When it comes to video games, PewDiePie appears to have the Oprah effect. When he plays them, they simply perform better. Given his fanbase, this isn't surprising, but it's still a fun statistic to know. Number 6. He had to move when a fan found his address. Unfortunately, it's a very common occurrence. When someone achieves a certain level of celebrity, they attract the attention of a large number of individuals. While having a huge fan base is advantageous to celebrities, it may also be problematic if some of those fans are overly dedicated. PewDiePie was born in Sweden but now resides in England. Some followers were able to locate his residence, which perplexed the YouTube sensation. Pewds remarked in a statement immediately after the move, "We actually moved, and yes, again. After all, we're still in the United Kingdom, and I don't think you guys need to know where I reside. I'd tell you my address if I wanted you guys to know where I lived." That's a fairly straightforward message. Number 5. He met his girlfriend through his videos. For those of you who are huge fans of PewDiePie's videos, you'll remember Marcia, who is both his girlfriend and an occasional contributor to his videos on YouTube. It was through a friend that Marcia learned about her future boyfriend, who happens to be a YouTube personality known as Pewdiepie. Marcia is originally from Italy, and she met him through her YouTube channel. After seeing a few of his videos, Marcia decided to get in touch with him, and to her surprise, he actually responded. Eventually, the two became romantically involved and are now living together. To be quite honest, it's a very good narrative. Just after writing about Pewds being stalked, it's fantastic to take a look at all of the positive that being on YouTube has brought him, and this is undoubtedly the finest thing that has occurred to him since he began his career. Number 4. He's on Twitch now too. If you've been paying attention to the problems surrounding YouTube over the last few months, you'll note that some of the site's most well-known personalities are taking issue with the way the sharing platform is conducting itself and its content creators and producers. Some have even predicted the demise of YouTube, and while this may be a bit of an exaggeration, the times appear to be changing for many of the site's longtime users. When your biggest celebrity is experimenting with alternative platforms, it's not a good sign for the company. However, it is exactly what is happening now that PewDiePie has found himself on Twitch. It will be interesting to watch how he approaches this new chance, especially given that Twitch is not without its own controversy. Number 3. He made roughly $4 million in 2013. We've already discussed how much money PewDiePie can make in a previous piece, but let's take a closer look at that metric now. There's a reason he's so well known, not just among internet users, but among people from all walks of life. Many of the attention he receives elevates him to the status of a notable celebrity, and like all major figures in pop culture, Pewds makes a lot of money. When you consider all he does, and the fact that it all began with a computer and a camera, the fact that he now earns millions of dollars is mind-boggling. People began to grasp just how lucrative a career this YouTube thing could be when it was initially reported that he earned about $3 million in 2013. Number 2. He's amassed over 15 billion views. As soon as you click on a PewDiePie video, the one thing that immediately strikes out to you is the massive quantity of views that the videos receive. Given the extent to which his celebrity has spread, this isn't surprising. However, in a matter of hours, these films had easily surpassed the 1 million watch milestone. Pewds has an incredible number of followers who are eagerly awaiting the release of his new content. He is the most subscribed YouTuber on the planet. The rate at which his admirers consume his work is almost frightening, and it is one of the primary reasons why he has been as successful as he has been over the years. Even still, 15 billion or more views is an almost incomprehensible amount of traffic. I guess that's one more award for the guy to brag about, huh? Number 1. He dropped out of university. Countless success tales have started out in this manner. Someone has a difficult time discovering oneself, but after some time they discover their niche and become well known as a result of it. Pewds was raised with the expectation that he would follow in the footsteps of his parents, who were both extremely successful business people. The next year, he enrolled at Chalmers University of Technology, where he remained for 3 years before deciding to leave out. "I dropped out of university because I didn't enjoy it," Pewds explained in an interview earlier this year. "I dropped out of university because I didn't enjoy it," Pewds said in the interview. Dropping out of education in order to pursue a career in YouTube would be ******ing stupid. Whatever the case, we can all agree that it was a wise decision in the end. What do you think of our list? Which thing do you like from above list? Let me know in the comment section below. If you enjoy this video and want to hear from me again, be sure to hit that subscribe button before you go. Thanks for watching.